I just talked about not wanting any more pillowcases in these boxes because I just have a million of them. I only have like 4 pillows. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing. I'm really excited because they actually sent the yellow box. I feel like for the past 3 or 4 months I've gotten like this giant nondescript cardboard box. Although it does look different because I don't remember there being an eye on the front. I feel like this is like the new logo of their Illumicrate press. So yeah, this is gonna be the March box. I do already know what the book is and I know what the book looks like, and we're gonna get to that when we get to that because I got some comments about that. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up. So this is what's on the top, and the theme for March 2022 is A Life of Its Own. Not gonna look at spoilers because let's see if I can actually guess the fandoms that they picked. I'm really terrible at guessing fandoms, and a lot of times I haven't read them, especially with Illumicrate. I feel like Illumicrate picks some weird ones sometimes. Like I feel like I'm good on the Owlcrate ones. Depends on the month for Fairy Loot, and then it's a whiff for Illumicrate. All right. So once I get all the stuff off, now that's what it looks like. I forgot there was gonna be a mug in this one. Again, don't remember what the fandom is. So we'll go ahead and start with the mug since I already remember there was one in here. Okay, so the outside of the box. Let's see, hopefully you can see that. It's a little reflective. Not too much design on it. And it is designed by Rosie Thorns, which I love. I have a bunch of Rosie Thorns stuff. I feel like if you get any of the book boxes, you're definitely gonna have a bunch of Rosie Thorns stuff. All right, and my mug is in one piece, which is really exciting. I'm always afraid of getting like breakable items because they are rough sometimes with these boxes. Like the Postal Service and FedEx and so on, they just throw them onto my porch every once in a while. Oh, yeah, this is either Gideon, what is it, Gideon the 8th, Gideon the 9th, so that's cool. Another book on my book list. I'm probably actually going to wait until October to read that one, both of those. So, let me see if I can get this better. It's really cool art. Again, Rosie Thorns. Fantastic. If you want to see it in more detail, just put that in slow motion. And then, yeah, just a regular mug. One of those campfire mugs. So, that's a win already. So the next item in this box is whatever this is. So this is on the outside. Martha Wells. Oh, I literally just read All Systems Red. Very good sci-fi. I don't read a lot of sci-fi, but All Systems Red were really cool. The quote is, "I liked the imaginary people on the entertainment feed way more than I liked real ones." I feel like that's something Aiden would say from, it says the same on the back. I feel like that's something Aiden would say from the Illuminate Files. Okay, I mean, it looks, I'm honestly not really sure what it is. So this is what it looks like open. So I'm really not sure what that's supposed to hold. Definitely not a phone. There's no phone really anymore that is this small. I don't know, I guess I could put some headphones on this side. I have no idea what's supposed to go in here. Oh, okay, so I'm actually doing pretty well in the fandoms because I also know what this one is. And it's really flippin' cute. Yeah, so the next item is Howl's Moving Castle. I didn't read the book, but I do love the movie. I've only actually ever seen the American dubbed version with, I think it's Christian Bale as Howl. That's really cute. Okay, I'm really excited about this one. This one's really, really nice. And again, I'm really glad I know the fandoms. Sometimes it really stinks to get items like this when you don't know the fandoms, and then you're like, well, it's cool if I knew what this fandom was. So I'm very happy with that. Okay, next item. Oh my gosh, I swear. I just talked about this in my Fairy Loot unboxing. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check out the March unboxing. It's a little more chaotic than this one has been. Even though I titled it Not Chaotic, it definitely was. Because I forgot what month it was. It was great. But I just talked about not wanting any more pillowcases in these boxes because I just have a million of them. I only have like 4 pillows, like decorative pillows downstairs. I don't need any more pillowcases. Okay. I mean, it's really pretty. I was gonna say, I can't get it all in here. Get it away from the light a little bit. My light outside is doing some weird stuff. Okay, so that is the back. Well, I guess probably the front. And then this is the back. I mean, it's beautiful. It's designed so beautifully. I'm not a big fan of the fabric though. Like, people who have some sensory problems, like there's certain, I can't do velvet or anything that's very similar to velvet. And for some reason, this one is like setting off my sensory issues. So if you have some sensory problems, this pillowcase may be an issue. It's like a mix between corduroy and velvet. It's really weird, but like crappy material. I have no idea what this is. It's actually funny because it looks like Wicked Saints, but there's no way they would put Wicked Saints in their box after all the mess that happened with what's her name, Emily Duncan. So it's definitely not her. So the quote on the back says, "You look like a white knight. I could sleep inside the cold of you." I definitely never read this. Deathless Catherine M. Valente. Let me show you the author's name. So I definitely have not read this. I don't recognize this. I don't recognize the author's name, so we're gonna have to check out what that is when I pull out the spoilers. It's gorgeous and looks like something I would read, so if I haven't read it, I probably will now. Okay, there's actually even more stuff. I thought that would be down to the book, but there is, oh, a notepad. Like witchy vibes notepad. It's really cute. I actually really like notepads. I know some people don't like getting notepads, but I'm a huge fan. Also, I'm squinting because the light is crazy in here. I probably should have waited a little bit to do some filming, but I was really excited to open this Illumicrate because I got it yesterday, but it was late, so I didn't feel like filming yesterday. So it looks like we were down to the book. And like I said before, I have seen the book. I know what the book is. I feel like everyone on the planet knows what the book is because everyone's really excited about it. I actually don't know if people like this book cover or not. All I know is I saw it and I hated it because I like the UK version and I like the US version of the covers. So when I saw this, I was like, what is that? Maybe I'll like it more when I see it in person. Okay, so yep, that was it for the box. It's a lot thinner than I thought. Wow. I don't know, I was kind of expecting like a thick book because I feel like her other books are pretty thick. No, I still don't like it. So this is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. I really don't like the cover. Showed up close, we'll do a little up. I really don't like it. Here's the spine. There's the back. I kind of like the back. If they had kept the front and changed this to the back, it would have been okay. I'm gonna have to buy a new copy. Also, I don't know how I feel about them like branding on the outside. Like maybe put their branding on the inside of the cover. I don't know. I don't like turn around and be like Illumicrate exclusive. I feel like that's what Fake Rate does, and I don't really like it there either, but whatever. Okay, I do like the sprayed edges. I think these are the best sprayed edges I've seen. Again, they're really similar to all the other ones. The colors are just different. So there's the center. So bring it back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. And then I'm gonna bring it in to show you the specific like little houses. So I mean, sprayed edges are beautiful as usual. And it wraps all the way around, which is really cool. It's rare that they do that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. So you notice there's color coming out of the one on the front, and then it's dead wrapping down to the bottom. So that's interesting. I wonder, this is a really short book. It looks like it's about 300 pages. So this should be pretty easy to get through. So I'll say I'll finish showing you the book, and then I'll read the synopsis. So I'm like afraid to touch it because it's white, so it's gonna mark up really easily. So I'm definitely gonna keep not touching it as much as I can. So there's the front, nothing on the back. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little plain. Okay, so they did do end pages, which are very creepy, but I feel like that's on brand for V.E. Schwab, so that's fine. And then, yeah, the back's the same. The back's the same. They didn't change the art. Yeah, so to be honest, really disappointed in this edition of the book, and I'm probably gonna go on Book Depository and pick up either the UK or the US edition, depending which one I want. I do have the Illumicrate version coming, but it's all black. So I got that one thinking I was getting at least one. I thought I was gonna get the UK edition basically with like maybe a couple of tweaks. I wasn't expecting. Basically, to me, it just feels really plain, and I wish that it did not feel plain. I feel like this is the first time I have not liked an Illumicrate edition of a book. So overall, they're doing pretty great. Okay, so the synopsis is 16-year-old Olivia Pryor is missing 3 things: a mother, a father, and a voice. Her mother vanished all at once, her father by degrees, and her voice was a thing she never had to start with. Her only companions are the ghouls she sees in her mother's journal, which captured a mind in turmoil. Near the end of her time at Marylance School for Girls, I feel like School for Girls is never a good thing, Olivia receives a letter from an uncle she's never met, summoning her to his estate, Gallant. But when she arrives, she discovers that the letter was years late. Her uncle is dead and the estate is empty, save for her cousin Matthew and the servants. Olivia is permitted to remain, but must follow 2 rules. Don't go out after dusk, and always stay on the right side of the crumbling wall. But Gallant is a house of secrets, a house sitting in lonely vigil, a place where the ghouls are powerful. As Olivia searches for answers about her family, her past, she discovers a dark reflection of everything she knew, an ancient realm where ghosts take form and the Dark Master sits waiting for her. To me, that sounds really good. I really like Gothic-inspired novels. One of my favorite classics is Jane Eyre, because it is hella dark. It actually gave me a little bit of Jane Eyre vibes. School for girls, no family, uncle goes to a creepy house where she sees things. Not ghosts, obviously, in Jane Eyre, but I think that sounds pretty good. We're going to look at the spoiler sheet because I think there's one that I didn't know. So yeah, We Do Bones, artwork by Rosie Thorns, the mug. It features papercraft, Gideon the Ninth. The cushion cover, yeah, so the book is Deathless, which I've never heard of. Artwork is by Kelly Chong. It's designed by Chatty Nora. I forgot about that. I remember them saying something about Chatty Nora doing one of their items. Murderbot headphone case. So they just did Murderbot in general, but the first book is All Systems Red. Highly suggest that book. My husband and I actually read it together. So I did say headphones. So the other side is for chargers. I actually might pass that off to my husband because it's not like, yeah, I'm probably actually gonna pass this off to my husband and he can use it in his truck. My husband actually works in a quarry, so there's a lot of dust and dirt and stuff, so he can keep his headphones in there because he was complaining he was getting dirt in them and they were like weren't charging. So that'd be really cool. House Moving Castle Motel keyring. That's literally going on my keychain the second this video is over. and Owl in the Wall notepad. Oh, it is inspired by something. Other Words for Smoke. Another one I have not heard of. Anyway, so March Illumicrate. I think they did pretty well. Again, didn't really like the cover of the book, but I really am excited about the book, so we're gonna call that even. I hate that I have to buy another copy of the book, but I have it. I can read it. I'll probably read it relatively soon. I'm finishing up The Paris Apartment today, and the Kaiju Preservation Society probably today or tomorrow, so I might start this one right after. I think my favorite item this month was definitely the keychain. My least favorite, I mean, my least favorite I think would have to be the pillowcase, only because I have so many of them and I'm really sick of them. Otherwise, the art is beautiful. It's stunning. But actually, I like this box. I feel like some people are complaining about it, but I like it. I guess I can see why people complain a little bit, like, if you don't have headphones to put in the headphone case, it's useless. A lot of people have mugs. No one really wants pillowcases anymore. And a lot of people complain about the notepad. But I will use all these things, probably even the pillowcase, let's be honest, it's really pretty. I thought it was a good box. So anyway, subscribe, like the video, let me know what you thought of this box. Let me know what you think of this cover. I want to know if people actually like it or don't like it. I'm really curious. And I will see you guys in the next video.